A 95-year-old woman is being held tonight without bail.
Time out, time out, time out. What could a 94-year-old woman possibly be held in jail without bond over? What could a 95-year-old woman possibly do?
She's accused of murdering her 89-year-old roommate at a nursing home in Brooklyn.
The fuck? Oh, shoot. How are you good people doing, my American brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which you know I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure that you guys are following me up here, follow me down here. Click this. It helps me. Thank you very much. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification. That will bring down a drop box for you to select all notifications, all right? And if you see this right here pop up, that means you need to go to subscribe to that channel over there too. It's called Man, Husband, Father, because that's the order things should go in if you want to actually progress really well in this life and in relationships. Do those steps, and I'm telling you, you're going to save yourself a lot of mishap. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, y'all saw how I was in the beginning of this video because, I mean, maybe y'all are not like me. Maybe, you know, especially if you know, put it like this. I'll say 50% of the stuff that the work that I do, a lot of it consists of being in around some of these older adults, right? And particularly in these nursing homes. And I'm just sitting here like, wait a minute, a 95-year-old woman, like a 95-year-old woman is being held without bond. I'm sitting there thinking about some of these little hoodlums that I know about right now up there in Chicago and things of the sort like that. They go and do some of the most crazy stuff in the world, and they right out. So y'all see this right here as we fishing this out right here. We get ready to hear this story right here. But while I'm getting this all prepared for y'all and get ready to give y'all this audio, do y'all have the slightest idea?
And tonight, a lawyer for the victim's family is talking.
You know what I mean? What do y'all think this is going to be about? Why do y'all think she's being held without bond? Because what possibly could a 95-year-old woman do, right? What could she do? But we can ready to find out right now.
A 5-year-old woman is being held tonight.
5-year-old, hold on.
Year-old woman is being held tonight without bail. She's accused of murdering her 89-year-old roommate at a nursing home in Brooklyn.
Golly. What the heck? What? 95 years old to an 89-year-old roommate? What? What could y'all be fighting over that bad to make you do that? Y'all want to know this? This is going to be a little juicy, boy. This is going to be juicy.
And tonight, a lawyer for the victim's family is talking to Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon about the tragedy.
The way she died is like in a Stephen King horror movie.
Y'all, what? Dude, you're pausing. Go watch it on your own. If you was with me right now and we're watching TV, yes, you'd probably be pissed off because I would be pausing remote because I like to have a little bit of dialogue. I like to actually brainstorm a little bit. He said like a Stephen King movie. Man, get the heck out of town. I wonder what happened. Let's go.
The violent death in a Coney Island nursing home of an 89-year-old Holocaust survivor and great-grandmother, allegedly at the hands of her 95-year-old roommate, has left her family broken.
This didn't have to happen. This should never have happened.
95-year-old Galina Smirnova was arraigned on a murder charge today in Brooklyn Criminal Court. According to prosecutors, she was discovered by a staff member at Seagate Nursing Home washing blood off herself and around the room she had shared with Nina Kravtsov for only 2 days. Nina Kravtsov was dead, according to the medical examiner, of blunt force trauma.
She was asleep at sometime around 9 o'clock, and by 10 o'clock, she was beaten to a pulp.
The alleged murder weapon, a leg rest from Smirnova's wheelchair, found discarded outside the building. Kravtsov's family's attorney, Randy Zellin, is normally a defense lawyer and tells...
Who is this woman? Who is this woman? Yo, she took the armrest of a wheelchair and beat the woman to death. And he said beat her to a pulp. I don't know if that might be a little bit exaggeration, but I don't know. 95 years old and beat her roommate to death with the. Now, if y'all don't know nothing about I'm not like I'm sitting in a wheelchair. The armrest of a wheelchair got 2 points of entry. The male end, yeah, come on, go with me, kids. The male end fits into the female ends of the chair. You can press a clip to pull those out, and both ends they can be very dangerous. They can definitely cause some punctures. One part is for your armrest, the other part that goes into the chair. Look, they're basically poles with. Wow. I hope he's not exaggerating by saying she beat her to a pulp. But then she discarded of it. Who is this woman? Who is this 95-year-old woman, y'all? That's wild. That is wild.
She was beaten to a pulp.
The alleged murder weapon, a leg rest from Smirnova's wheelchair, found discarded out.
Okay, let me go back a little bit right here.
She was.
I want to show y'all something.
Beaten to a pulp.
The alleged murder weapon, a leg rest from Smirnova's wheelchair.
That's sad that the wheelchair that she's in right now actually looks like it got blood on the end. These are the ends I'm telling y'all about. See this? These are the male ends. That's a male end, and there's another one back here, right? These right here snaps into the part right here in the wheelchair. So all you have basically are pipes. That's basically what those are. Those ends are pipe. If you took this off and hit somebody with the other end of it, you can cause puncture, severe puncture, which I'm thinking that's what this woman did. If she sat there and beat this woman with man, you know how much.
Found discarded outside the building. Kravtsov's family's attorney, Randy Zellin, is normally a defense lawyer and tells us dementia plays a legal role here in two ways. First, in a likely civil suit against Seagate, which had been Kravtsov's home for several years, arguing that it shouldn't have paired a patient with dementia with a roommate in a brand new environment without some supervision.
That is 100% correct. Oh, this is about to be a lawsuit. This is about to be a lawsuit. Typically, a lot of the people that are on the dementia wing or the memory care, they like to call it, they typically are supervised because they are capable of doing things. And here's the sad part about it. How are you going to pretty much prosecute a woman that has dementia that don't even know what she did? She could have been hallucinating. She didn't know what was going on. Sometimes, we've had patients in a lot of our facilities throughout, Illinois, Missouri, Tennessee, Florida. We've had several patients that you get report that they ended up in somebody else's room and they were yelling at the person to get out their room or get out of their bed when it wasn't even that person's room. Dementia is a very, 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 very sad, a very scary, a very just strange type of illness that people have. I didn't know it was like this, but she had dementia and something don't sound right because she sure knew how to go out there and hide that armrest.
Family's attorney, Randy Zellin, is normally a defense lawyer and tells us dementia plays a legal role here in two ways. First, in a likely civil suit against Seagate, which had been Kravtsov's home for several years, arguing that it shouldn't have paired a patient with dementia with a roommate in a brand new environment without some supervision. And second, if the defense makes the case Smirnova didn't know what she was doing.
Dementia can bring on, unprovoked, out of nowhere, a fit of complete rage.
That's facts.
So defensively, that's the defense. Now, be interesting to see how that plays in against the backdrop of apparently discarding the piece of the wheelchair.
Told y'all.
Washing her hands in the bathroom. Now suddenly we begin to see, maybe I do know what I was doing.
Attorney Randy Zellin says a team here at his office will be seeking justice for the family, looking to hold Seagate accountable if it could have prevented the tragedy with different protocols or staffing. We've reached out, but there has been no comment from the nursing home. In Midtown, Sonia Rincon, Channel 7.
It won't be no comment. I can tell y'all right now, it's not going to be a comment on this. One thing they're going to be able to do if this particular facility has security systems, if they're going to have to play back the video, they're going to see if there's any checks or anything like that, what the nurses were doing. But I told y'all before it even got to this point, dementia, these patients can become violent. They really can, right? But The fact that she discarded of it as if to try to hide it and then was washing her hands off, that is like some. And if this woman got dementia, how did she get it outside to hide? I got so many questions, y'all. This is, I'm not going to go there. Yes, I am. Usually when you're in the memory care, it's locked. I don't know any memory care wing that in none of the facilities between the states I told y'all I travel between. I don't know any facility in our particular nursing homes that the wings are not locked. You have to have a password to get in and out, especially getting out. So how does she get the wheelchair armrest outside and hide it? This don't smell right, man. Play the video cameras back and find out what really happened. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this thus far. To some of you that do the same type of I know people, let me think. CNAs, LPNs, RNs, directors, department heads. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this right here. Leave in the comment section after this if you would, please. Don't forget to do what y'all say in these elements right here. And if you would like to see the next video that I'm going to be doing after this one, it's going to be that one up there. Things I did as of yesterday right here. If you have not subscribed, click this icon right up there. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.